All right, guys, we are here today for another deck tech for you. We're trying to revisit one of my favorite characters from Wave 2. We're going to revisit King Starscream here. So we had paired him with Dragstrip and Barrage before, but now we are going to try and pair him with Lionzer and Dragstrip. So one of the problems that you ran into before was being able to get your crowns on top if you didn't have a pick, or you didn't have incoming transmission to get it up there, or master plan, or any of those types of things. Lionzer helps do that while also pushing damage and having an attacker that you actually want to die. So it is mixed pips for the drag strip, and there's also a bunch of green cards. So the bold is going to help us find the cards that we need. So with Starscream, obviously, we're going to need picks to put cards on top to plan cards. And here's the card that we're trying to do. Decepticon Crown. If you flip it while Starscream is in this mode, he gets +3 attack and he gets +3 defense. So obviously pick works on offense, and then Security Console works on defense. So, and Crown is green. So if we ever use this with pick, we're flipping a minimum of 4 cards. And if you plan one with pick right here is +5, he's at a base of 11. And that's with just 1 crown. And imagine, so also, mining pick lets you plan 2 cards. Lionzer as a saber lets you plan 1. So you're always going to be able to do this, and then you have bold 4. So you're going to flip 6 cards. So that's what we're trying to do to make Starscream into one-hit killing machine. Sometimes you won't have that set up, so you want to be able to push damage with your small guys. What better card than Grenade Launcher to push damage? So not much to say. And then we got a few one-ofs. All these one-ofs are green, so we can always get them. Have a Bash and Shield. It's great. We have a Sparring Gear. We're not really blue-based, but we are able to get it. And if we put it on Starscream, it's not blue. We're not going to be flipping many blues. But if we flip a crown, that's 3 defense. So, and this gives us tough 2, so we're going to get to flip more cards. We have a Scoundrel's Blaster, just a weapon that we can get to put on drag strip. Have a backup beam, another way to guarantee additional cards, extra looks at crown. Another thing is if you put it on drag strip, you'll have a higher likelihood of flipping a blue and an orange, so you can draw 2 cards. And then Enforcement Batons, just because it's great. Next, we'll get into all the actions. So we need to be able to kill Lionzer outside of attack damage. So we're going to try Callous Leadership here. One of the things that you had to usually do before was you had to attack with Starscream last. You don't have to do that now. You can attack with Lionzer. You can attack with Starscream second. That way you can possibly move damage over here, put this on drag strip, and you can still go to town. It's not that great, but it is a way to do damage. Another thing that is great for Starscream is now Battlefield Report. So if you want to attack second and you want to take that line, you're able to put a crown on top on defense without a security console. Don't recommend that, but it is something that will happen. So even if they strip your hand, you can still draw 2 cards. If you draw a crown, you get to put it on top. Another way to be able to kill Lionzer is Hiding Spot. After you attack with Lionzer, they attack once. You send Drag Strip. They think they're going to kill Drag Strip. And you have Hiding Spot down. You force the attack into Lionzer. Another thing that's great with this card is Starscream's very weak to press the advantage. You can let them set up. They have a huge press turn. You have Hiding Spot. You get to make them send it into whoever that's not Starscream, so it won't matter. So between Battlefield Report and Hiding Spots in the main deck, it's going to be tough for them to know when they can press, when they can't. Next, we have ways to make Starscream flip back into his alt mode. When he flips into his alt mode, you can get a card with plan back from your scrap pile to your hand. So those cards are Security Console and Mining Pick. So those cards are integral to our success. So we want to make sure that Starscream can flip back. So we're playing 2 escape routes, and we're playing 3 rollouts. Now, rollout doesn't seem to be very exciting. You also have to realize that a flip to rollout just procs drag strip by himself. So there is that. Another thing that we're trying to do, once again, we're trying to find these crowns. We're trying to find all of our green cards. We're playing Supercharge. You can put it on Lionizer to set up. You can put it on Drag Strip to draw more cards. Or if your Starscream suited up, you can also just Supercharge Starscream. If he has the Saber on it, that's bold 7. I mean, that's not bad, right? Another card to put crowns on top, Incoming Transmission. Now, another card that we've gotten that also is very helpful. We've lost a Decepticon crown, or we've milled 2 or whatever. We can reclaim it to the top. Just another way to proc this Starscream again. So you just reclaim, put a crown on top, attack with Starscream, and you flip 4 cards, and he's already at a base of 9. Plus the other 3 cards that you're going to flip. All of our upgrades are important. There's not very many, so we need to find them. And we need to be able to kill anti-bold things. So we have a ramming speed in the main deck and a smelt. Generally, ramming speed is going to be better, but we can always guarantee the smelt. And we're splitting the colors just because of drag strip. So if you want, when we sideboard, if you are afraid of getting hosed by Gyro Blaster, you're afraid of getting beaten by Dampening Field or Acid Storm, well, we're going to side out Lionizer. We're going to bring in Flame War. So Flame War does lend itself to a blue deck. It gives you guys tough. It gives you 2 star cards. So our 2 star cards, Universal Network Access. So it's just another draw 3. Well, not another, but it is a draw 3. I'm not sure if this is better than, say, Recon System, but Recon System does take the spot of Security Console. Security Console is generally better for Starscream than Recon System. So it's up to you how you want to play it. We have Infiltrates. Like I said, Press is very good, and especially when we go to this lineup, Press is going to be very detrimental on any of our characters. So we'll have that in tandem with Hiding Spot and Battlefield Report to always keep our opponents guessing. Since we're going to be going to this blue shell, we're going to play 2 Energon Axes as well. We're going to play a Bravery. Not necessarily for this setup, but we have a Bravery in here if we want to keep the Lionizer. And it's just another way to kill Lionizer. So that's in there. And if you would like to keep Lionizer and you just think he's fun, we have our Lionizer help right here. So we're going to play 2 Crushing Size and 1 Bravery. These are ways to make sure that your Lionizer can proc. This kills Gyro Blaster. It's white. Find it with Treasure Hunt. Bravery is also a utility. So it's kind of weird that you have all these extra utilities that are going to be taking the spot over Security Console in your deck. But if you need Lionizer to win, these cards will help do that. It'll help get the cards, the other upgrades out of play that are hindering you. So against things like Acid Storm, that one's probably a little bit tougher since you have to attack it to kill it. There's no damage in here. But, you know, you have to cross that bridge when you come to it. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys have tried out. Hope it works out for you.